started at 86 kg.
Okay,
Now,
is it 189 pounds,
yes. And now I am 67.
which is 147 pounds.
Yes. So that
Dang.
it definitely changed my mindset, my awareness. I feel like a whole new version of me. A rebooted version of my former self.
What's going on, everyone? Vince here, and I'm extremely excited to have one of our VShred members, Iolee, here with us today to tell us a little bit about her transformation, her journey with VShred, what she's been through. So Iolee, welcome, and thank you for taking some time out of your day to talk to me.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be talking to my fitness guru. So I am now 29 years old. I live in Ireland. Yeah, I am currently taking a course in content writing. I guess one of the things that VShred inspired me to do is just an overall change, not just a physical one, but just, like a mental one as well. So at some point I decided that, might as well quit my toxic job and apply all those changes to my life. Yeah, it really worked out for me.
So what program did you use?
I used Toned in 90 Days, and when I finished that one, I went on to Fat Loss Extreme, and throughout the entire period, I was also using the monthly meal plans. My VShred trainer, Ashley Lauren, I absolutely love her. She's been doing such a great job with me. I would not have done it without her, so yeah.
What would you say your favorite part of having someone working one-on-one with you is?
Oh my God, it makes a whole difference. First of all, the fact that she's customizing my meal plans according to my needs, according to my preferences. And anytime I had any questions, she was there to answer my questions, give me additional tips and advice. Like, Ashley just made a whole difference for me.
How did you first hear about VShred, and what inspired you to choose us?
One beautiful morning, I was just scrolling down my Facebook page and I heard you, hey, if you're trying to get in shape, stop scrolling for a second. And I stopped, and there you were, talking about macros, talking about body types, just giving me answers to my lifelong questions. And I was hooked, I was immediately hooked because I was at this point of my life where I had hit rock bottom. I had been battling excess weight since my teenage years. I had tried extreme dieting. I had tried endless hours at the gym, had a very toxic relationship with food and with exercise. So when I decided that this time I'm going to do it the right way, I'm going to ask for professional advice, and I'm going to search for a healthier lifestyle, not just a temporary solution that's just gonna, bring those pounds back. And it was perfect because you had everything. You had the workouts, you had the meal plans, you had the tutorials, all those emails with the additional, advice and information on how to change my mindset and awareness, not just my eating habits and workouts.
I do kind of want to ask, what would you say that like your main problem was before you started our program?
One of the things that I really loved is that first email which I got from your customer support, which was asking me to describe the reasons why I want to do this. And I sat down and I wrote my full story in full honesty. I didn't hold anything back. I was feeling heavy, unhealthy, unhappy, not the way a 28-year-old person should be feeling. So when I took that decision, to make a change, I realized change is a very, very powerful force. And when you activate it, it just tends to spread on all areas of your life. Being overweight has to do with more than just unhealthy eating and lack of exercise. It has many, many roots and many, many reasons. But this process of cleansing all the unnecessary burden, the physical and the mental one, that made the whole difference. That's what, inspired me and encouraged me also to quit my toxic job and just start realizing, dream after dream and checking box after box.
Hell yeah, I love that. So what results did you get from using the Toned in 90 Days and the custom diet plan at the same time?
So I started at 86 kg.
Okay, now, 189 pounds.
Yes. And now I am 67.
Which is 147 pounds.
Yes. So that
Dang.
was, yeah. I think, the majority of those pounds were lost during the 3 months of the Get Toned in 90 Days. And then the rest of the time, with the fat loss extreme, I was able to just perfect those results and start, working on my six pack and, just the small details. But I saw huge results. And what I loved, I mean, would you believe me if I told you that even when I saw my body in the mirror, when I had achieved my goal, I wasn't that thrilled, I was more thrilled about the fact that I was feeling healthier and more energetic than ever before. I mean, obviously having the good body was, an additional benefit, but the way I was feeling, I wouldn't trade this for anything. I haven't looked back since, and I'm so happy that I found VShred because it really changed my life.
So what kept you from buying our product sooner?
I don't know, I guess I wasn't ready. In order to make this change, in order to take this step, you just have to reach that point where you've really taken the decision. Otherwise, you'll just keep making excuses. And, excuses is something that our brain generates every time we want to push it outside its comfort zone. I just reached that point where I was like, that's it. I am doing it, but I admitted to myself that I don't know how to do it. I knew what I wanted, I didn't know how to reach it. And that's the perfect timing, when I found you and you gave me answers to everything. What should I eat? The carb cycling, the heat, the workouts. So it wasn't about, not finding you sooner. It was not finding my motivation sooner.
So what exactly would you say that you liked the most about the workouts or the custom diet plan?
Oh my gosh, it's hard to say because I love absolutely everything. I'm one of those satisfied customers. I really have absolutely no complaints. I was never alone in this. Like, I never found myself in a situation where I either didn't know what to do or I was lacking any advice or information. I was provided with absolutely everything that I needed to complete this journey and to continue forward. Because it wasn't just about reaching those results. It is the first time in my life where I have reached a good weight and I have been able to maintain it for over 4 months now. That is a lot for me, it's a lot.
To that person who is on the fence and kind of wants it, what would you say specifically to them?
I would tell them, do it. It is your go-to company for everything. Absolutely everything, for workouts, for customized, personalized meal plans, for continuous support from an assigned virtual personal trainer. It is a portal of information for a healthy lifestyle. Then you also have the Facebook group community, which is always good to have to share the emotional load. I mean, losing weight is, after all, a challenging process, both for the body and the mind. So it's good that there is this amazing community, amazing Facebook community that you can always turn to. The amazing customer support. So whatever comes in the way, you can always send an email. And might I say, you have great customer support and the best I've seen so far.
Thank you.
You have the supplements, you have the newest edition, I think, is the apparel. Yeah. So to those people who are questioning whether they should purchase VShred, I don't even know why they should question it. I don't think I've seen any other company which comprises just everything that one needs in their weight loss journey.
So what would you say the 3 main benefits are that you've experienced as a result of the Tone in 90 Day program, custom diet plan, and Fat Loss Extreme?
So number 1, I relearned everything I thought I knew about nutrition. I completely changed my relationship with food. I love carb cycling. I never felt hungry at all. In fact, at the beginning, I even struggled with finishing my meals. And and I finally realized, I don't have to starve to be slim. Like, I was overweight with 2-3 meals a day, like crap meals, obviously, and then when I started eating healthy 6-7 times a day and doing carb cycling, I became fit. I had never experienced this before, ever. So that was a big revelation. Number two was probably heat. Really helped, reboot my metabolism and just upgrade my body's settings. And then the third factor was probably just the whole mental change that came with it. Like once I started changing my approach towards food and my approach towards exercise, I gained a better routine, which helped me become more productive, more active. It gave me the confidence, to chase my goals. Because, once you do something like this, once you achieve, it's a big thing, so then you gain a whole different perspective on your life and your abilities. And, you think, oh my God, if I could do this, damn right I can chase that, dream career that I always wanted, or I don't know, any other, goal that might be in my checklist. It definitely changed my mindset, my awareness. I feel like a whole new version of me. A rebooted version of my former self. And many people, when I tell to my friends, oh, this is how I eat, this is what I do, why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? And I'm like, oh, I don't have the time, or I cannot do. I mean, yeah, but if you don't find the time for yourself, who is? And why should I dedicate this time to something else which is not going to benefit me that much, rather than focus on my meal plan, focus on the food that I'm putting in myself. I just became a lot more conscious about what I put in my body. In fact, something that I didn't mention before is that you inspired me to quit many things. I quit gluten, I quit lactose, I quit sugar, I quit caffeine, except for my cheat coffee once per week. I quit soda drinks, and then after several months, I also quit cigarettes. So
Wow.
yeah, as you can tell, I changed a lot. I quit a lot of toxic and bad things that were definitely affecting me in a way that I didn't even realize.
Again, Iolee, thank you for just taking some time to chat with me today and tell me about your story. Tell us about your story. It's been honestly my absolute pleasure to have you on. And it's been super inspiring to hear your story, just everything that you've been through. I want to go make some changes to my own routine now just because of you. But congrats on all your success, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future.
Thank you, Vince. Likewise. Thank you for absolutely everything. Take care.